Good morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. in the morning on the East Coast on a beautiful Friday, October 23rd, because it's time for another edition of Hardison'S Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, and let's get right into it because some of you folks need to get out and get going. We are finishing up our last installment of B2B or small business sales. Once again, we try to have something for major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, retail sales, and naturally automotive sales. So, for the people, our brothers and sisters in this sales family that are going out, as I call up and down the street, or B2B or door to door, here's some of the things continuing on from the last video. When it comes to presenting and closing, because the buyer hasn't been able to try to touch or demo your services, how you're presenting yourself and the value you can bring relative to the competition is crucial. If you're effectively undercutting a buyer's challenge and prove your expertise and ability to solve that challenge, you positioned yourself well to earn a customer. Now, these include all the things: being different than the competition, always being very positive about your product. You do have the documentation of the proof. We have some great questions about the future of how we're going to take care of you after you purchase the product, being the service. Now it's time to move into and learn an effective presentation that wins you a sale. Now, a lot of companies lead their proposals with who they are, what their accomplishments, and a list of multiple offices and regurgitate all over the customer. Why not just start? This is the key. The information gathering from discovery, addressing the buyer's challenge, goals, needs, pains, then move on to your solution. This is how the product will do it. We call it a feature advantage benefit presentation, a walk around, the footprint. Let's see how we can talk about matching the pains that they just told you and how this solution is going to take care of that. There are many case studies dealing with this, just part of it, or you can find anywhere where it talks about presenting feature advantage benefit presentation, not a demonstration, the presentation. Would you believe that most salespeople, I don't care what level, they hate doing feature advantage benefit product presentations? So here's what we need to do: actually find a way to present the product, the fact, present what the advantage is or the functionality, and then what it's going to do for the customer. Feature, advantage, benefit. Still going to do the demonstration, but let that sink in their minds. You will always win. Finally, finally, add a time frame. If your company says that you need to be in the office for a certain time or a person's home for a certain time, adhere to that, because your help, your extension all the way back to the home office is about that. So when we work as a team and they know where you're at, what challenges you're currently facing, they can forward you some information electronically. They can give you case studies if the customer asks for that. If we need to talk about solutions, awards that we won, anything, if we work as a team, because you're at the critical point where you're there. When people see a featured advantage benefit walk around that means something, and then do the demonstration where they're involved and they can actually see how it works, it makes for a truly beautiful thing. And then the last thing: follow up. Salespeople hate to follow up. Well, why is that? Well, they feel that they're calling the customer to get referrals, to get referrals. Oh, how's the product doing? Hey, have a good day. No. If you did a good needs assessment, high gain questions, whatever you want to call it. You know more about them, their lifestyle, their family, their recreation. Those are the things that you follow up with. For example, if their son is playing high school football and they're a pretty good team, why not you researching another team about the same size school in another state and how well they're doing and shoot them an article? It will still keep them in touch by saying, my sales professional heard me and remembered how Johnny was important in his football prowess. These are the things you follow up with. Is there some new innovations coming out? If there's some new aftermarkets, there has to be a reason for you to contact that customer, good knowledge, so you can follow up with the customer. That's what a good follow up's about. And then after you give them that knowledge, after you show them whatever you're going to show them, or whatever freebies you show them that they can get 50% off if they signed up by that date. Now let's see if we can go for a good review, a good referral. That's how it should be done. Once again, Brad and Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with another Hardison's Tips on Friday of October the 23rd. We'll never see it again for 2020. Remember, get on out there. Let's end the week. And as always, in parting, you go out and make it a champion day.